B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. All we need is a 10 and a 5 or a car and a key and a sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run.
And welcome to the Beer Run here on BS and Beer Media, the only Saints podcast with a 2-drink minimum and takes as bad as the college football targeting rule.
It's a joke, boy. You missed it. Went right past you. You gotta keep on your toes. Put toes at it.
Freaking hate the targeting rule, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. And we got the Hollywood who dat himself, Mr. Kyle, the better of the rights. How you doing, man?
Man, that's messed up. Thank you, Dale. Thank you very much. 2-drink minimum. Come on, I got you. Let's go. Filling in for Craig tonight.
That's right. That's right. The bum Craig didn't want to pay up his beer bet, so he skipped out on me, and I got his brother. So it's cool. We're gonna get this done, man.
Let's do it.
So, you know how we do on the Beer Run, man. We got 4 downs for you. We're going to talk about some beer, some Saints news, recap the game. We're also going to talk to a Seahawks fan, and then we're going to give you our predictions on the game versus the Seahawks. So, referees, get out there, spot the ball. Let's get this thing going.
First down, Saints.
All right, Kyle, what you drinking, bro?
So I had beer. I want to let you know I had beer. I don't have any beer left. So here we are. It's Cayman Jack. I'm drinking the strawberry margarita one.
Oh,
so it's fruity and I like it. So let's do it.
Yes. I'm with you, Kyle.
Cheers.
Love it. Okay. Well, myself, Kyle, doing a kind of a throwback. You remember that bottle of pink lemonade vodka?
Oh, no way. Wow.
All right. I still got a little bit left. So I was using the pink lemonade vodka with some lemonade. That's what we drinking today, bro. So
That's right. I hope you enjoy it.
That's right, man.
Cheers,
That's
man.
right. So also, while we're here on First Down, I want to make you guys all aware of our pick'em that we got going on. That is right. Sponsored by STWFsports.com. Go over to Yahoo Group ID 28133. Use the password STWF all caps. You can win a $50 prize and a STWF sports shirt. This is free entry, and it is pretty easy to win because we suck. So get over there.
Whoa. Okay.
Yes.
I'm in first place in one of them. I have it right here. The college pick'em. You're looking at first place after a few weeks. So
There you go.
we suck, but I'm the least one. Now
it's easy money though.
But, it feels good to be the best of the worst. So
That's
cheers.
right. So we're dropping the lowest 2 weeks. So this will be your last time to be able to enter without, being penalized and all that kind of stuff. As long as you make all your picks for the rest of the season, you can win this money. So go ahead and join. Free entry once again. So, right, Kyle. We're going to get in to some Saints and Seahawks for sure, but we're going to get into some Saints news first. So let's do that.
Second down.
All right. So the Saints news. First up, bad news. If you watched the game, you saw some injuries, and one of the biggest ones is right here. Vernon Broughton going on IR. The thing is hip injury. So this is your rookie. You look pretty good early on, but now he's gonna be missing the rest of the year, man. So what's your thoughts on this?
And I feel like it's always it's just our defense all the time that just cannot stay healthy. So here, backstory. I went to week 1, didn't really get to watch a whole lot of week 2. So, but against Arizona, I'm right there. I'm in their end zone. I got great seats, and it looked good. Like it looks better than we hoped. I wanted Rattler to start so bad, and now that he is, and now he's right at that edge. Like he's turning heads. He's making plays. He threw for 3 last week. He's managing the game okay. I kind of like the way he's going about it. It just like I'm excited. I don't know why. It just for as bad as we should be, I just I like it. I'm very interested in the fact that we kept both weeks close. This week is going to be rough, and I might have a totally different tune next week. But I'm so optimistic right now, and I'm so relieved that we're not just coming out flat and just getting blown out by everybody.
Oh yeah, that's what everybody was calling for sure. Any kind of other podcast I did, and they were like, "Hey man, you expect to win 2 games?" Or that's how the perception was over the league. So
I'm happy. I'm happy with where we're at currently. I'm happy with his progression.
Yes.
I feel like we're going to break through any week now. I just don't. I don't know about in Seattle. That might be rough, but man, I'm loving where Rattler's at right now at this moment in time in my life. So
it's a tough spot to get a win, your first win on the road. But hey, that's the task you're being given. So let's step up to the plate.
You've seen weirder.
He don't look afraid though.
No, and it's just it's maturity. From just that short gap from last year to this year, he just seems like he could go out there if our defense was really solid and played really well that day. I think he could manage us kind of the way he just is reminding me. The game management style is reminding me of Teddy Bridgewater.
I got you.
And that worked out well for us, but we had the defense to back it up. They were solid. They were tight. I just would love to see him go out there and just manage and just let his defense win games and have us, be scrappy and, not win a ton, but still win and be competitive. So,
yep. Got you. Well, listen, some of these injuries, some people are blaming on the turf itself, but also this last play happened and Rattler slipped on his back. On his back. Now, don't get me wrong. The right tackle got blow up and just would have given up a sack anyway. But the fact that everybody was slipping and sliding all over the field this last game, and then Vernon Broughton getting hurt.
Yeah,
we always have injury issues. Is the turf part of the problem?
Is it really that much different from what we're playing on the road? It kind of does have a different, you watch all games across the league, and if you just looked at the field, you'd recognize where it was at. But it just it's got a different color. Maybe it is a little different, but I just don't know. I don't have the facts to back that up. What's the difference between here and Seattle, where we're going next?
All the turfs aren't the same. They don't come from the same manufacturer. They're not using the same materials, the same process. They share, and they all use those ground up rubber tires and sand and all that kind of crap. But that's usually the same. But that's how it's even distributed throughout the field isn't the same. It's all really done by hand for the most part. Just kind of a feel kind of thing, which sucks. There's no standardization, and which is, I think, the problem why you can have some turfs where you see people sliding all around and some of them is just fine.
It should be league wide for sure. It should, yes. I don't know why you'd think why the hell wouldn't you have? I understand if you want to have grass, you want to keep it original.
Okay. Don't get me started on grass. We should have grass.
But Soldier Field will never put turf in there. It's
a $1 billion business. there are things called grow lights.
I agree. I'm right there with you. I don't know why it wouldn't be league wide. Why, if you want to have turf, you're gonna have this, and you're gonna like it. Like that's,
Trust me, we could figure this out if we really wanted to.
I don't think so. I don't know. We have the wrong people looking for us after that.
So, all right, man. Let's get into the game versus the 49ers. The Saints come up on the short end of this. We're now 0-2. Just kind of looking at some of the little stats and everything here. We talked about Spencer Rattler and the game he had, and best game of his career for sure. We didn't talk about AK. I mean, he had pretty much 100 yards in this game, and he was the only back really that's carrying the rock.
Yeah, I'd have to look at the figures. How much did we have Miller out there week 1 as opposed to week 2? Because I feel like 5 carries is way less than he had when I was there live week 1. I mean, like
snap count. Let me. I can try to find it.
Specifically touches though, like snap count. Yeah, we want the second back to come in and be able to block and do all the other things, while AK gets a break. But I just feel like I was seeing him a lot more. He was returning kicks and everything, so we'll add that to it, I guess. As far as straight carries. So he's on the field and we're using him, and we all love him as Saints fans. We're hyped up. He's going to replace Kamara when Kamara inevitably.
So yeah, for the season,
jersey.
They've got a snap count at 11. I thought it was more than that.
Yeah, it might just be because we're using him on special teams that we feel like he's getting more involved.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Maybe so.
AK is just still so special that
he's good, man.
It's amazing the longevity that we've gotten from him. It's a blessing. I love it.
Might have been the best fantasy pick I ever had.
Special place in my heart for sure.
Speaking of special fantasy players, Juwan Johnson become a monster tight end for everybody here. Catches another touchdown. He's a favorite target of Spencer Rattler.
Yeah, NFL Fantasy had him not 3, not 2, number 1.
Really? Okay.
NFL.com fantasy. Yeah. So everyone has their own specific rankings, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Juwan Johnson was 1. He's top 3, but not 3, not 2. He's insane right now. Awesome. And really, he had that ball week 1 in the end zone. I had a plain as day view right in front of my face. He had it, and if you add that one to his totals, it's like mind blowing the things he's doing right now. One of the brightest spots we have right now in a dark time, and I love that. I love to see it. So,
yep. Switch over to the defense. I saw Carl Granderson look like he got injured, but I think he finished the game. Still finished with five tackles, 2 sacks. He's being a monster so far, and I would love to see him with Chase Young on the other side.
Yeah, well, that's we're just gonna blame it on the turf. How about that? We'll start a thing. We'll blame it on our turf. We'll just that's what it is. His turf. Even though he got hurt preseason, somehow it's the turf.
And how about the Saints using small defensive ends, twitchy guys like Chris Rumph out there, man, like getting a sack. I've been waiting to see this in New Orleans, bro.
I'm like I was so confused week 1. I'm like, what is this guy doing? I really didn't think we were going to utilize him that much. But it's like another little bright spot, something that could, be good long term. But that it's crazy to see like small guys like that come out of nowhere. It's still first 2 weeks, but but you look for any type of momentum that we can build on with these good.
Just get better. Get better every week.
Keep doing what you're doing and play your ass off, and that's how you earn the love and respect. So
yeah. Look, the defense got to get it together. They allowed the 49ers to convert 8 of 15 on third downs, penalties in critical situations, that sort of thing. I do like the fact that it looks like Kellen Moore fixed the pre-snap penalties from last week. Steady improvement.
You have to improve every week.
Yes.
It's just you go, you play the game, you go after, and you look at the mistakes you made and just improve. That's all we can ask for right now. It's literally like we're asking for so little right now.
Yes.
It's honestly, I'm okay with the way this season is kind of starting to play out. Because we have I really, really, truly do have low expectations.
Right.
Which I haven't really said that in a long time. I expected us to still fight and be a competitor with Carr. So now that we're just doing this whole, complete and total, my expectations are low, and I enjoy watching and seeing how everything plays out. So.
Yep.
Blessing in disguise,
right.
I guess.
Let's look at PFF rankings. The top 5 guys on offense, according to PFF: Jack Stahl, Spencer Rattler, Chris Olave, Rashid Shaheed, and Taliese Fuaga. I disagree with Fuaga.
Yeah, I think the O-line.
This crap.
Yeah,
this crap right here.
Yeah. that was bad.
But I think he's dealing with injury. Like I think he's gimpy out there, and he's just playing through it, and he's putting out some bad tape sometimes.
I know he's tough, but when you have the guys from San Francisco coming at you a million miles an hour, it's that was a bad time to be playing through an injury for sure. So,
yeah. Yep.
I feel
and on defense, the highest ranked players: Chris Rumpf, DeMario Davis, Jonas Sanker, Terrell Burgess, and Alante Taylor. I saw that Burgess got promoted to the active roster as far as this week as well. He was, on the practice squad and everything like that. Jonas Sanker is your rookie, and with the injury to our safety last week, Julian Blackman, I'm glad to see him stepping up.
Yeah, I mean, we really just need guys to come in and just hold it down. Let our playmakers be playmakers. Just come in and do your job.
Absolutely, man. So, but yeah, that was the game versus the 49ers. Any final thoughts on that game before we move forward to Seattle?
I'm pleased. I'm as horrible as that sounds, letting Mac Jones do what he did to us.
Yes.
Yes. We're moving in the right direction, and just battle, just be competitive, just fight. Like, don't come out there and give us something, just have pride and, take pride in wearing that fleur-de-lis on your helmet. Like that's where we're at right now. And that's what we want to see. So.
That's right. All right. Let's go to the next video.
Third down for what?
And as we can see here on third down, we're going to talk to a Seahawks fan, and it kind of makes me feel a little bit old because it happens to be my son's best friend, my oldest son's best friend, and I'm talking to him about football. So here we go, the Seahawks fan. All right, joining us here on third down, managed to find a Seahawks fan. Welcome, Carter, to the show. Carter, it's nice to have you.
Thanks for having me. Yeah.
There we go. The Seahawks are coming off of a victory versus the Steelers. Was 31-17. This was a game. I think it was mainly the Kenneth Walker show for the most part. It was great having him in my fantasy team. He rushed for 105 yards. They usually split the carries between him and Charbonnet. Tell me what you saw this game in the running game here to have Kenneth Walker just explode so much.
So actually, they still did split the carries. Zach Charbonnet actually ended up with more carries than Kenneth Walker in this game.
Wow.
You wouldn't think that from the yardage, but he K9 was just really efficient on his running and using Sharp to kind of get those short yardage, just ground and pound situations really helped open up K9 for those toss plays like that one, the 3rd and 19 against them. It really is good because with his health being as much of an issue as it has been, that split is just really helping him be able to produce at his best.
Yeah, you guys got two pretty good backs, and Charbonnet did well the first week. Am I right? Like he was a better back the first week.
Yeah, it was actually the exact opposite. The first week because they both got a decent amount of carries in the weeks that they didn't produce. Actually, weirdly enough, last week Sharp got a decent amount of carries, and K9 did too, but he didn't produce. And then this week. Right. Sharp also got a lot of carries but didn't produce. It's the good thing about having two running backs who can kind of step in based on who we're playing. Yeah,
exactly. Look, depth is never a bad thing, for sure. So let's talk about the quarterback. Look, you guys went and obtained Sam Darnold, and so far the first two games he's looked to continue his success that he built on in Minnesota. What's the feelings about Sam Darnold in the fan base?
Yeah, I think it's really starting to change. A lot of fans were not happy about the whole Geno thing, about switching him out for Sam. I always thought it was kind of a good decision. I was shocked, but I've liked the change to a relatively similar but younger and cheaper option, in my opinion. I think the first week he was very, very conservative. He basically only threw to JSN. But this second week he did throw 2 picks, but he also threw 2 touchdowns. And one of those picks was off of a batted pass by Cam Hayward, and that's just Cam Hayward being Cam Hayward. Yeah,
exactly. Look, your wide receiver core looked pretty good. I know about JSN for sure, but absolutely. People were saying Cooper Kupp was done. It doesn't look like that's the case. Absolutely, and also starting to see Tony Horton come alive here.
Tory Horton,
yeah.
He's looked great throughout training camp. That's the reason that we felt comfortable releasing MVS. And I really expected coming into the offseason that MVS would be our wide receiver 3. And for him to eventually end up off the roster was definitely a shock. But the way that Tory Horton has just looked, coming out of college, he should have been a much higher touted prospect, but he got injured in his last season at Colorado State, and Colorado State just didn't perform super well, and it just kind of threw him under the radar. So really happy that he's coming in, kind of being that third guy, and he's really probably the closest physical player that we have to kind of that DK role right now. Because we don't really have a big physical receiver anymore. So it's nice to have him. And then Kupp is it's a great way for us to have kind of use JSN more as an outside guy while we have Kupp be that slot guy.
Okay. And I believe it's Kubiak that's your offensive coordinator out there, right?
Yep. Clint Kubiak.
Yeah, there we are.
I was thinking about that coming up to this game.
Is the fan base liking what they see so far out of the offensive coordinator?
So, I in the first game, absolutely not. I'm talking there were calls for his head already. But but in this second game, you could really see that he got to use his game plan how he wanted. I don't know if you saw Robbie Oots, the fullback that we drafted. He had a double block. He blocked a linebacker into another linebacker.
Oh snap! Okay.
Yeah, it was yeah, and people are really starting to like his bootlegs, his play action, he kind of likes some of that smash mouth running and it's really we've really built the team for that and it's working out pretty well, especially in this past game.
Yeah, he's a disciple of that old Shanahan
Yep.
running game. So yeah, you can get a lot of that. So let's flip it around on defense. You guys have only allowed like 17 points in like the last two games. So the front seven, the secondary, like what do you like the most on the defense?
So I actually have I have some stats put up that I had from earlier that I'd seen earlier. When it comes to our pressure percentage on our blitz rate, we are the most efficient defense by a wide margin. We have almost a 40% pressure rate with a 0.1 blitz rate.
Oh, okay.
Like it's just absurd. And then our secondary is looking great, even with guys stepping up while Devin Witherspoon was injured last week and Nicky Minwari got injured in the first week. It's been great. We have 2 interceptions in each of our first 2 games. It's really, and then Byron Murphy, who was our first round draft pick last year, had a sack and a half in this game. I mean, he was everywhere. It's really been a big turnaround from a couple years ago when we were just one of the worst defenses.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So the Saints gotta come up to Seattle for this game. It's gonna be like a 3:00 kick Central Time. What do you expect to see? What's your prediction with this game?
So obviously I'm biased, but I do think that all around we are a better team. However, I felt that same way last year when we played New York, and I believe it was also week 3. And it was we fell into the trap game, and that losing that game is what ended up keeping us out of the playoffs. And I've been looking, Spencer Rattler, I got to give him credit where it's due. He has played good football these first 2 weeks. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, this last game was his best game of his career. That
absolutely
was
yeah. But I mean, 3 touchdowns, no picks so far this year. That's good. That's good play. I mean,
yeah,
I wouldn't say y'all played the strongest competition, but San Fran's defense is good.
These are people in your division, though.
I know, and I understand we lost to them, but y'all lost to them with Mac Jones. We lost to them with Brock Purdy. Okay, there's a difference there.
Listen, Mac Jones is a former first-round pick. Okay, we got a 5th-round pick in his second year. That's what we got at quarterback. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I don't have the line yet for this game, but what will be your prediction as far as score?
I think the line, I saw it was plus 7.5.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. I can't confirm that, but I'm pretty sure that's what I saw. I think that we could get into a close game. I like that Abraham Lucas, our right tackle, has played really good against TJ Watt and Nick Bosa, so hopefully he can kind of try and contain Cam Jordan as well. And if our offense gets
to come back too.
Oh, Chase Young is back this week? I saw he was questionable.
I think so. Yeah,
okay.
it was questionable, but
we'll all right. So yeah, well, if he was going against our left tackle, I don't give him any shot because our left tackle is really our left side has been looking fantastic so far. Okay. But I'm gonna probably say You're gonna hate me, but I'm gonna say Seahawks 35-14.
Wow.
If we play how we can with truly, if we are gonna continue how that second half went in Pittsburgh, then that's the type of team we need to be.
Got you. Okay. Confident Carter over here, people. Definitely appreciate you being on the Bear Run, giving us your perspective on
Thank
the
you.
Seahawks. And we do not wish you luck on Sunday. And
Hey.
appreciate you being on the show, man.
Yeah, thank you.
They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
They grow up so fast.
I know.
Grow up so fast.
And they're so cruel.
So yes, 4th down here. We're going to give our predictions on what we think is going to happen in this game. So let's start off with the Saints here. We're 0-2 under Kellen Moore. We got Spencer Rattler showing some flashes of promise, but struggles with inconsistency. He's got about a 62%, completing 62% of his passes, 512 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions through the first 2 games. The offense ranks about 18th in scoring, and we've been plagued by some turnovers and inability to finish drives. And defensively, we've allowed 23 points per game, just forced 2 turnovers. And hey, on the offensive side, though, we've got playmaking ability with AK and Kamara and Shaheed. We should be a desperate team going up to Seattle.
Yeah.
Don't want to start 0-3.
No.
And you looking for this rebound. So give me your thoughts, man. Tell me what you think is going to happen.
I mean, I really do think we're going to put up a solid fight, kind of to just go along with the theme, something like a 27-20 type thing. You just want to see them battle. I really don't have a whole lot of hope for this one. I'm already kind of looking towards, coming back home and playing the Giants. Like that we could finally break through that week. I just don't see it happening this week. I want to see us make some plays. I want to see us, tighten up on defense. Really, we're putting out solid tape. It's just I don't see this being the first one of the season. But hey, you know what? We're Saints fans for life. I'm gonna roll with it. This is a weird time for us. We have not had this in a while, a long time. So give me like something stupid, like 25-16 Seahawks. Something.
Okay.
So like a 9 points. I want us to keep it within like 6 or 7, but
right. Your thinking is right along with mine. I'm thinking 23-16 Seahawks. That's my prediction. But yeah, I do think we still have this little hope and everything. But let me ask you this: if we're still playing close games, being okay,
yeah,
can Spencer Rattler hold on to this job for the rest of the season? Because you're not putting up wins.
No, let Shuck. We'll just watch. Just watch what he's doing. Just I know you're already 26, but it really is going to help if you just sit there and watch. I don't want you to play. I want you to sit there and watch. Maybe clean up the fourth quarter every now and again. It's important to me that he does not get out there and just ruin his mindset. With what Rattler did last year, it's very surprising that he's playing the way he is currently, because we just threw his ass in the fire last year. I want Shuck to just watch, hang on the bench, talk to, Kellen Moore and watch what we're doing and just learn. So I want Rattler to keep the job the whole year, the whole damn year. I want him to just, manage and just be our quarterback. Just be that guy, be that leader, please.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you got our predictions for this upcoming game here. Hopefully we are wrong and the Saints prove us wrong and go out there and get this dub, man.
I would love that. So happy.
Yes. So be sure to check us out after the game for the Beer Chaser. We will be covering whatever happens. This is going to be a late one too. Don't like that.
West Coast, yep.
Yes. Game comes on at 3:30 or whatever this Sunday. So, yep, we'll be in here late. So it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, it'll be all right. We'll watch the morning games and just kind of vibe, and then gear up and get ready to roll at 3:00.
Exactly. So okay, well, that's gonna do it for us here on the Beer Run. We do appreciate everybody, except for Craig, you bum. Kyle, thank you for pinch hitting today, man.
Yeah, man, it was good to be back. I haven't touched any type of, been busy, been real busy.
Yes.
Them kids getting old.
I feel you. All right, shout out to everybody in the BS and Beer Media Network, and also shout out to STWFsports.com. Go check out the website. And we will see y'all later. Who dat?
Remember to follow us on social media at BS and Beer Media. Also, smash the like button on YouTube and share with friends.